Why is a personal brand so important in today's time versus say 10, 20, 30 years ago when I first started in business? So when I started business 30 years ago, the only brand personalities or big business names that we knew, there's Richard Branson and Alan Sugar. They were really it. There was nobody else. They're both now the granddaddies of business. But at that time, they were the only personalities. If we look at today, who are the business leaders? Often they have a strong personal brand associated with that. So what is a personal brand? If you think about a brand is not necessarily the colors that we use for branding our merchandise, for example. Branding is what people say about you when you're not there. What is it that people associate with your name and your ethos and what you do, your personality? That's what your brand is. Now, either your actions will drive and determine what that is, or you take control of it and you choose what that brand is and what that brand says and what that brand means. So for many years, my core focus was joint ventures, building joint venture partnership in business. And a lot of the branding I did at that time was around the property joint venture expert. And what that did was attached expertise to a certain topic, which was joint ventures, and associated my name with that. And that effectively becomes your brand. So people say, oh, Saj, he's the JV guy. And then this way you control your brand and your brand image. But ultimately, it's what people are going to say, what people are going to discuss when your name pops up, because it's your brand that's going to really drive that. And the more you are in control of that, the better it will be for you. So for instance, let's say you want to focus on buying property in Nottingham. That's your thing. You're buying 3-bedroom houses, traditional buy-to-lets. So you can choose the branding around the buy-to-let guy in Nottingham. For instance, a lot of what you do, you talk about, helps establish that brand. When you become a go-to type of person, what that does, that level of influence helps then open other doors for you. Then rather than you knocking on the door and people say, who are you? What actually happens is when you knock on a door, people already know who you are because of your brand presence. As a business person, entrepreneur, over time, what you do may evolve. And your brand may evolve with that as well. So one of the things that's absolutely key that you should really do straight away, if you haven't already, you should register your domain name as your name. So for example, mine is sajhussain.com and I've got several different variations of that. But that will always remain the same because you're not really likely to change your name. Not unless your name is Puff Daddy and then you might change it several times. But generally speaking, your name is going to stay with you throughout your life. And as you evolve, that core place where people can come and learn about you, that can evolve with you as well. So these days, when we talk about a personal brand, it's usually the word influence that gets attached to brand. So the bigger somebody is as an influencer, the bigger their brand is. And what that essentially means is that you can reach more people and the message that you share relates and connects to more people, hence the influencer, where the term comes from. Now, really, what does that mean? It means that you have a reputation that you've built, i.e. a brand that you've built, which is maybe unsaid words about you and your business that people have got to know, like, and trust. And if we think about it, people only do business with people they know, like, and trust. So this way you have built an audience that gets to know you, like you, and trust you, and you become an authority on a set topic. So for example, if you're the go-to person for buy-to-lets in Nottingham, you have to build that authority, build that respect, build that knowledge, and build that credibility. And as I said earlier, this will open doors for you and grow your business. Hey, if you're enjoying these Saj daily videos, then what I'd like you to do is click on my face over here to subscribe to the channel, and also click on the bell in order to get the notifications when these videos are being released. Then what to do next is click on this video here, and I'll see you over here on this video next.